I do. This is what I do. I buy raggedy refrigerators that work. This refrigerator works nicely, I might add. It's humming real nice. But it's, well, you can see. Luckily, it's not infested. Here running. It's cooling. So it's just really, really dirty. And some of the parts are missing. This bar right here, this bar right here. So what I had to do is I have one in the house. I have another one in the house the same size. So I just took it and because at first I didn't want to buy this refrigerator. I told the guy no because it was missing too many parts. And then I was like, wait a minute. I got a refrigerator in my house the same size that don't run right. So boom, I just snapped one of those parts on it. And I've been wanting to call AEP to get that refrigerator out of here, but I've been holding on to it, and I said, I don't know why I'm not calling AEP. Well, here's why. So you see these bars that come with this refrigerator, they're all dirty. One of them is dented. So this is coming off. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this one. So I'm gonna take the bar that's in the house. I got one more that's in the house. Show you some more of the parts from the fridge. Some more of the parts. This refrigerator right here. So here's this one. It's dark in here, but here's this one, right? Here's some. So here's one of the bars. Boom, this one. Look how clean this thing is. But it don't work right. So I gotta take this bar right here, take this part, I don't know what y'all looking at. Y'all looking at me? Okay. So I gotta take this bar right here, take this right here, boom. And then I gotta use it for the new joint. So this is a whole refrigerator that doesn't cool. And it's a good chance it's a thermostat issue, but I ain't got time for that. So the one I got in the living room, I got it for free. Because I sold it. I sold a good one. Yeah, I sold a good one to a guy, and he was like, take this one. So there's that. So he gave me the Roper, and that Roper doesn't cool. So you just snap these on right here. Boom, bam. Snap them on. And this is gonna go right on here. But it needs cleaned. This one's gonna get thrown away. So there that is. So it's gonna get cleaned. Anyways, so I gotta take this. I gotta take all of these off actually. But I'll do them one at a time. You can see there's food still stuck in here, so gotta get rid of food. These crispers, I'm gonna just take them and trade them out. This one is not bad. But I have a whole set I can just drop right in here, which I'm probably gonna do. The thing about it is this is around $280 for these crispers and this right here. So it's expensive, so you just don't, so I'm not so quick to toss them out, but for time constraints, I'm just gonna put these off to the side and I'm gonna clean them. I'm gonna clean that one crisper and I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. But this the new one that's gonna go in there. So that's my truck right there, Big Blue, doing it. So this whole set is shot. All the food, ice tray. I'm gonna keep the ice tray because prove that it works. I got it on right now, and I know it works, but I like to prove to people that it works. So that's all the stuff that's in it. I'm throwing it all out. All the food, mashed potatoes. All this stuff is rotted, and the flies were making their way, getting at the lunch meat. So it's all rotted, but you know, that's what I do. This is not that bad. I've seen them infested really bad. So now it's all about cleaning it. Have to take that out. Take this whole thing out. Getting rid of this guy right here. He got to go. He's all messed up. I got a whole new set right here. So I'm gonna put this in there with these crispers. They're already clean. So that's half the battle. I'm gonna clean this one, but I'm not putting it back in here. Then I got this action going on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my hose and I'm gonna spray this down. You know what I'm saying? So go downstairs and turn this hose on. Get ready to spray this down. The basement here. Gutman cheese. I gotta deal with this too. Government. All right, so turn my hose on. I'm also gonna wash my car. So boom, got some water going on. That's what's up. Come back down and deal with this later. But yeah. Oh, now we got, it's just all making sure old boy stays cold. We got some water now. Come out here. It's running good, sounds good. It's got a little ice maker action going on. It's not in here, but I could, you know. So this is real cool. So this is a good refrigerator. And I bought it for 50 bucks. Bought it for 50 bucks because I told the guy, I said, I'm taking a chance. I don't know if it works. He's like, it works. I was like, but I'm gonna have to buy these parts that go on here. He's like, okay, I'll sell it to you for 50. He just wanted to get rid of it. So you pop these off, put them to the side. It's another one. Pop it off. Be careful not to break them. They just pop right off. Pop them off. Do not break them. They are really expensive. Try not to drop them either, but yeah. So, got all these off. That's important. Don't have this one now. So this one is missing, but not too many people are going to complain about that. Let's see if I got one in here. Let's see if I got another one. Okay, so I don't have another one. It's all good though. It's all good. See if I got any more of those little bar things. Nope. I got the handles to them though. Okay. Alright, so I'm going back out here. Let me get my soap and water game together. I use Dawn. Where's my bucket at? Probably already out here. Hell, they probably, somebody might have even took it. I don't know where it's at. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it. So I'm gonna use a makeshift bucket. So I don't know where mine is. So, some water here. Warm water game. The warm water game popping off. Water rinses going out. Boom, instant bucket. Throw yourself some Dawn in there. Yeah. Real nice light. Get yourself a rag. You're gonna need to wipe stuff off. Get yourself one of these right here for the tough scrubbing. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the water is gonna come from outside. Here's your water. Boom, bam, beans and ham. Make sure you're mobile. Sure you can get around. You don't want to break this. It's very expensive. Very, very, very. Let's keep it for later. Got yourself another little nice towel thing. That's the good crisper right there. All right, and my hose is on. Gotta be careful because I don't want to get too much mud over here where my truck is. I don't want to be stuck. So, you want to get rid of this. Rid of that mold. Our water's just gonna run down, don't worry about it. Blast this crisper real quick. Yeah, see that? Look at the result. And the results is killer, ain't there? Boom, 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 boom. So I'm gonna get this crisper out of here. This it's not a crisper, it's a shelf. Very expensive. Stuff is so expensive. You see how nasty this water is. So I'm gonna take this broom. I'm just gonna get this nasty water up out of here. Get it up off. Yeah. Boom. 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 Just go on and get your hoe. Boom. Boom. Give it a little scrub while it's there. Loosen up some of this dirt. And whatever that is. Some soy sauce or whatever. Got some soy sauce down here that don't want to leave. Boom, there's that. That's a little scrubbings. Boom. Okay, so there that is. There that go. There that go. Boom. And then spray it down some more. Spray the whole thing down. All right. Get the nasty water out of there. Oh, yeah. Boom, bam, beans, and ham. Yeah, no nastiness out of it. And, boom. Crisper shelf. Crisper. And you spray down. Crisper shelf. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. You ain't got to move it. You don't have to if you don't want to. If it's not that bad. It just needs a little love. As long as you can get back here. Most people ain't going to care too much about little stuff. Because they want something that works right now. So, they want something that works, not infested, smells nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. That's what they're worried about. Does it work? Is it clean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it works. Like I got a stove I need to clean. I posted it dirty. Don't nobody want it. It's not the price turning them off. It's the fact that they don't want to clean it. People give stuff away because they don't want to clean it. Real stuff. They're like, I got money. Money means I don't have to work on things. I'll buy one that's clean. For more. I'll spend more money. And they will. They will. They will spend more money on something because they just don't want to take a good hour out of their time and clean it. So they're like, an hour? Heck no. So, okay, so this right here, I gotta spray paint this. So, I'm gonna spray paint this right here. I got some white spray paint and black and gray. But this, nah, they ain't trying to see any of this. It's dirt. Nobody's trying to see this. Dirt alone will make people spend money. If you post something that's expensive and you say it's clean, you'll get more people interested, even though it's expensive. So I gotta clean it, take my old post down, and then repost it clean. That's you learn. You get some good psychology messing around with people. You learn people. You learn what they want, what they don't want. Especially because some of the people buying the items aren't using it themselves. They're landlord. And they don't want to take the time. They don't have the time. I don't have the time to clean it. Is it clean? Yeah, I don't have time. Hell, they might even tell you to clean it. Go ahead and clean it and I'll buy it. Is it clean? No. Clean it and I'll buy it. And you're like, what? Yeah, I'll pay you to clean it. And that's what they do. But you know what? You clean it. You know why? Because you'll make more money. Hell, you can even pay somebody yourself to come over and clean stuff if you don't have the time. There's a couple people out there who'll be like, I'll clean it. $40, I'll clean it. $40 a fridge, I'll clean it. You know how much that equals an hour? $40. They'll have it cleaned in an hour or less. $40 an hour, they'll do it. Have about 10 refrigerators clean, you'll own $400 at the end of the day. Think they won't come back and be on their hands and knees cleaning, and they made $400 in one day? Think they won't be calling you? Yes, they will. And if you're making good money like that, you selling, $2,000, $3,000 refrigerators, which this is not. And you sell 4 or 5 of them in one day. $400 is nothing. That's one fridge. You feel me? That's one refrigerator. So, it's a little arduous on the back. Y'all know my back ain't right. But I can't do this all day, but I can do a little bit of it. Then I gotta go sit down for a long time. Gotta sit it on down. You know what I'm saying? It's just good work right here. Good, clean fun. It's the way to keep your mind stable as well. Be constructive. You know what I'm saying? Get some fresh air. Make a little bit of something on the side. It's like a little project. Glory to God. Huh? It's like a little side project. And once you're done, you'd be like, oh, Lord, thank you. And then somebody say, I'll give you, 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever it is. And you make a little lunch money. You say, well, I spent 50 on it. I cleaned it. That's $90 right there. Gas money to get it here and back. That's $20. So you're looking at 110 right there. That's your break-even analysis. That's just your break-even analysis. So if you want to prosper, you at least got to say more than $110. Other than that, you're just doing it for free. You got to have a break-even analysis. You got your fixed costs. You got your fluctuating costs. You know, all the way down to the soap, to the water. How many gallons of water you spend? How much? How much was the spray paint you used? How much? Because it all makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remove this. That's gonna be a minute. Gotta put some water on it. But it'll come off. That paint they got on there, that's gonna take a little time. Do not use a razor blade. Hell, you might want to get something and shine it up. you might go the extra mile and shine it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get some solubles on this stuff because it ain't gonna come off without it. Watch your fingernails. Keep a garbage can close by. I'm gonna scrub it more than once. I'm just getting some water and some soap on it now. I'm just giving it some love right now. All that neglected and been through. Take these right here. Boom. Yeah. All that money right there. All that money. Oh, that's money right there. Oh, that's good money right there. So I took 2 refrigerators and made one whole one. Scrubbing the top of it. People will see that it's dirty. I'll scrub it again. Maybe tomorrow or something. Gotta let this dirt settle. Anyway, so back to your break-even analysis. So you say, okay, 110, we'll say 120 is break-even. And you look at your item, you say, is this item worth $120? Because if it isn't, you're not gonna make any money. You just lost. But if it is, you're like, okay, I know I can make some money. Now you got to look at the market. What is the item? What are people selling the same item for? Who's buying it? How fast does it sell? You might get a nice fridge that nobody wants. Why? A few reasons. One, the price. It's the biggest thing. Might be too expensive for them. 2, the size. Some people don't want big refrigerators. They want them apartment size, which is what this is. This is about 14.6 cubic feet. Is that what it is? Cubic feet? About 14.6. So people like that. So people like it, then what? It'll sell fast. All right, so you got that going for you. It's clean. You know, you cleaning him up. You got that going for you. It's got all the parts. You got that going for you. So it's a solid refrigerator. So you know it'll sell faster because it's a solid refrigerator, right? Boom. All right. So back to our price. Back to the price of this particular one. The color. The color is all black. Is black selling right now? If it is, how fast does it sell? Can I get rid of it fast? And can I buy another one? Okay, so my first black refrigerator I bought 2 days ago. 3 days ago. I sold it the next day. Wasn't even at my house for 24 hours. I sold it the next day. Did I make a profit? Absolutely. How much? I'm not gonna say. But it was profit enough for me to go out and seek out another black refrigerator. Now, how did I know it was gonna sell? I knew it was gonna sell because I was watching the market. And I was watching how fast black refrigerators are sold. And then I was watching the size of the refrigerator that was sold. So I said, if refrigerators that are in between 14 and 16 CU are selling within just a few days, then I know that I can get one that somebody's getting rid of, clean it up, shine it up, and I can sell it. And that's exactly what happened. So this is my second one. Haven't even posted it yet because I'm still cleaning it. If the first one I got sold and I made a profit, what do you think this one's gonna do? And it came out of a house that a guy was flipping. So here's another thing. The guy was flipping a house. He sold the property. That's what he does. He flips houses. So in the one I sold, the black fridge that I sold, that guy also was flipping the house. These people aren't using the refrigerators that they're buying from me. They're flipping them. So they want a product that's fast. They want to get it fast, set it up so the customer will come in, see it, boom, sold. That's what they want. They're not using them. A lot of them are. Here's another thing. They say when they like your price, okay, so say you post it for $200. They say, we'll give you $170, $150. You say, no, give me $170. They say, okay, we'll do it. Then you say, delivery costs, if you deliver, costs whatever, $10, $20, $30. They'll say, either they're gonna come pick it up or, okay, you deliver it. So if you deliver it, you just made 170 plus, your delivery, gotta take out your gas, your delivery. What they're gonna do when they look at it and they like it, they're gonna say, do you have anything else? So this is what you got. You didn't only just sell a fridge, you gained a customer. So I've had where I sold a refrigerator to a customer and they say, hey, can you bring, do you have this? And I go, sure I do. They say, I want to buy this. Then they give you their old stuff. Either it's working or not. Refrigerator, stove, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes they just don't want to clean them. And when they give that to you, you say, okay, does it work or not? If it works, you sell it. If it doesn't work, you call AEP and they'll give you $50 for it. That's the game. That's the game. So even if it's broke, you just still got $50 minimum. Even if the refrigerator's broke. That's for a refrigerator. If it's a stove that's broke, then you take it to the junkyard, you might get $6 for it. I used to take the refrigerators to the junkyard. I was getting $8 for them, not knowing about the whole AEP thing until a customer told me about it. So the customers are gonna help you make money because they need you. Then sometime a customer will say, hey, I have something, but I can't pick it up. Can you go get it for me? Yeah, $40. They'll pay you, boom, you go get it. You go get the item, bring it back, boom, you get your $40. So there's all kind of, now this doesn't happen all the time, so I'm not over here becoming a millionaire whatsoever, but I'm saying this is the nature of the beast that I'm into. I stumbled into by default. All right, so this is drying. I'm trying to get some of this paper and these stickers off of here. And like I said, you do not want to use a razor because that's your first inclination. Get a knife, get a razor. That's not what you want to do. You want to wet it down. Then you want to try to get up under it with something else. Sometimes you might have like a plastic to get it, but this has to come off. This has to come off. Because one, it'll show up real good on the picture. And a customer will be like, nah, I'm good. Or they might even say, what is that? You'll say, it was sticker, yada, yada, yada. And depending on the price that you're asking for, they might say no. So if you say $250 and they see these little, they might not even ask. They just might go right past you because it's got paint on it. They're like, I don't want to deal with that. I need my customers to see this. They're landlords. A lot of these guys are landlords and women. They're landlords. I've had a woman landlord too. Actually, she was selling a condo. Great customer. I had a refrigerator that went bad. So I had to replace the refrigerator. And she was like, I need a stove too. So when I brought her the stove, I also brought her that same day, I brought her another refrigerator, replaced it immediately. And then I sold the stove that she gave me. So she got a refrigerator, stove, and I sold her stove, and I took her old refrigerator down to the junkyard. That was a good day. And I lost out because I didn't know about AEP back then. So I'm gonna spray this down again, and I'm gonna have to come back out. It's not that cold out here, but I'm gonna have to come back out, spray this down again. Another thing, I'm gonna show y'all this. You see this here? See all this? All this dust? That's not good. You don't want to take this to your customer dusty. So eventually I'm gonna go ahead and, I might even take this whole thing off and get up under here and take a vacuum cleaner to it. Another thing is that little bit that you see down there will stop air from flowing. It'll slow down air from flowing and making the refrigerator cool. Just that little bit of dust. If it gets on your little radiator coils, if it gets on them, your refrigerator won't be cooling. You'll be wondering why. That little bit of dust, and all it takes is just a simple vacuum cleaner in about 10 minutes, and your problem is fixed. But some people will go ahead and say, hey, I don't know what's wrong with this, I'm getting rid of it. Why? Because they got money. So I'm gonna give this a quick spray down just to look at the results. Anyways, back to your break-even analysis. Okay, so you see this little paint? I'll have to get rid of this paint. And sometime I'll just take I have some spray paint I'll show you guys. Here's some. So I have spray paint. So I got some black spray paint. Boom, bam, beans and ham. And I keep some white on me because most refrigerators will get a white. So I got 2 cans of this, but it's a brand new can. This stuff makes a difference. So later on, I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint this. You see this right here? These are stains that I can't get out. Not all the way. Can loosen them up. So I loosen them up a little bit. You don't want to leave any scratches, but it loosened up a little bit. Get as much out as you can. Which, I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of stuff in the stuff we eat that stain things. So anyway, so get it, get it good, because this is freezing, by the way. So you see this? This is starting to freeze. This refrigerator is really, really good. It's starting to freeze. This is all frozen. So that's why you want to get it now. See this dirt right here? This is starting to come out too. I have no idea what this is. What I do know is it can't be there when I start taking pictures or when a customer comes to see it. So I will clean this refrigerator until the customer comes and get it. I'll look at it every day. I'll put it in there. It fits in there. I'll come out, look at it every day, see if anything's in it, if any bugs trying to get in it, but it'll stay running until the customer comes and get it. That might be a week, but I don't think it'll be that long. I think somebody's going to hit on this and say, okay, and then they're going to start wheeling and dealing. You know what I mean? They're going to ask me what's wrong with it. And the answer is absolutely nothing. All right, so we're going to open this up. All right, so it's already looking a lot better. Let's get some water on it. I know this is boring, but this is what I do. Just a daily vlog. I know it's boring, but it's also money for those of you out there who don't have a hustle. Know what I'm saying? You don't have one. Because I was just talking about I needed money. What was I going to do? And I've been doing this for a minute. But things just start picking up. And I was like, okay. So it got to the point where I went ahead and bought me a storage unit. I'm like, all right. Okay, so this is clean. Boom. That refrigerator clean right there. That refrigerator clean. That refrigerator clean right there. That clean. That clean. Oh. Yeah, that refrigerator clean right there. You see that? Boom, 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 boom. Pay me. Pay me. That's it. That's it. Pay the kid. Pay me. And that's it. Now, of course, it needs dried. You don't want the water to freeze like that. It needs spray painted. It needs wiped down. It needs all that. But is it... Could I sell it right now? Yes. Once I put all the pieces back on it. You know what I'm saying? Once I have the pieces back on it, a customer is not gonna look at this and be like, it's dirty. Now they're gonna be like, yeah, okay. That's not bad. Room was dirty. Not that dirty though. Room was a little dirty, but that's all right. Cause all this gotta go this way. But boom. So that's clean. Now I'm gonna take this rag and go ahead and get this extra water because I already know it's gonna freeze. It's a good refrigerator. It freezes quick and I want it to. So I'm gonna just wipe him down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Wipe that down, right? So y'all see this. Now, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to spray paint it. Look, it's already freezing. What you don't want to do is you don't want to spray paint this and okay. So you don't want to wait too long and spray paint this. You want to try to get it, try to dry it out, dry the space a little bit. That space nice and dry. Dry that space off. Take the spray paint. Okay, which one are you? The white. Boom. Boom. See the difference? Boom. 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 Make sure it's not dripping on any of your essentials. Boom. They don't care that you spray painted it. They don't care. They're not gonna go, oh, you spray painted this. They don't care. They don't care. Does it work? Is it clean? What year is it? What day? That's what they want to know. Does it work? Is it clean? The answer is yes and yes. Get your excess water out. You want to do this in some steel toes too. Waterproof steel toes if you got them. So boom, there's that. Okay, so these crispers, this crisper is going in. So I'm gonna grab this crisper set right here. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna put you in there because you're already clean. You're already clean. And you're the same size. So you're just gonna slide right in there. Boom. It's the same size refrigerator. I just didn't throw it away. Let me take the old one. Don't break your shelves. You need those shelves. So you have your old crisper set that came with another refrigerator, and you make sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? Wipe it down. Give it the wipe down. Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. And you just slide it in there. There's one. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Here's the other one. I gotta mop my floor after this. Gotta clean house. Clean my house. Here's the other one. Boom. 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 Replaced. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. They don't care if the ice maker works or not. They don't care. And you got these. These pretty babies right here. Yeah. Got these pretty babies right here. I'm gonna start snapping these on. Nice and tight. Yeah, okay. Start snapping these on. Boom. Yeah. I'm gonna start snapping these on right here. Alright, so this one's giving me a little bit of challenge. Not a problem. So I got a two-handed. I got two-handed. Every now and then you got two-hand something. You got two-hand something. So it's giving me a little problem. Boom. Alright. So you hear that snap? Boom, snap right in there. Boom, snapped in there. Yeah. So now you gotta snap them all like that. Like I said, I'll be cleaning this refrigerator until somebody comes to buy it. More spray paint. Hands are slippery now. It's gonna spray paint this little. I don't like it. I don't like that little smuts. It's got some smuts. So I gotta get my spray paint action popping. Oh. I just got spray paint on my phone. No. Just got. That's okay. I get it off of there. Turpentine or whatever it is. But it's a working phone. I just bought this phone too. Alright, so spray paint. Boom. Better. Make sure the spray paint don't belong there. Get it off there. A lot of spray paint to be removed with just some water. Can't get it like that? Get some soap on it. I can't believe I did that. Yeah. A little soap and water. Yeah. Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. I want that on my phone. I want that on my phone. So, yeah. A little soap and water. Get that off of there. That extra spray paint you don't want on there. Remove all that excess you don't want on there. Soap and water. And that's the hustle. Eventually I'll get a rag and wipe that off. Okay, so boom. So there that is. Now I'm not gonna put this bar on just now because of the spray paint action. I'm gonna close this up. This is pretty much done. I'll put the bar on another time. I want to let that sit for a while. So we got these right here. These stains right here on here. Most people. All right, so most people. Somebody wrote me something. That refrigerator, that's real nice. The way you cleaned it up, you can probably sell a refrigerator 3 times. Double, triple your price. Exactly. That's the whole point. You put love into it, you'll get love out of it. And that's just real. That's just real. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy a couple extra things. You know what I'm saying? But if you put some love into it, you'll get some love out of it. So, okay, you got some more stains right here. You don't want that. You want to get rid of them. Some stains are not coming out. Now, I'm messing up because that area is still wet. So let me get I don't have a... That area is still wet. Looking for something to wipe it down with. Wipe me down. I don't have no... I'll use this rag. This glove right here. Because that's going to show up. You don't want this right here. But I'm not going to you know what I'm saying? I might respray it. I'm going to let it be. Boom. You see that? Stain gone. Boom. Just like that. Boom. Perception is everything. It's everything. All right, so Take this wet rag. It's got soap on it though. Rinse it out real good. I'm gonna mop my floor and everything. Oh, there's a dry. Is that a dry towel? That's not dry though. Okay, so everything is just drying now. But you want to kind of knock off some of your soapy stuff too. You don't want that to sit in there. So some of this soapy stuff I want to get rid of. Doesn't all need to be done in the same time. You know what I'm saying? I haven't posted it yet, so I gave myself some time. Because if I would have posted it, somebody would have said, "I'm coming to look at it now." Now you're in a hurry. You know, you're gonna make a mistake. They're gonna see something they don't want to see. You don't want to do that. You don't want to play that game. You want to be a professional. You do. You want to have that state of mind. Look, this is just a little refrigerator action. But if you think like a professional, if you know, organize yourself like a professional, if you talk like a professional, guess what? You're a professional. You may be a professional at underwater basket weaving, but guess what? You are the resident. You are the resident underwater basket weaving professional. That's who you are. Yo, I need somebody to. I need an underwater basket weaver. I know just the person. I know just the person who can underwater basket weave like nobody's business. You ought to see it. You ought to see it in person. It is a thing of beauty. Now, I know what you're saying. What is an underwater basket weaver? Truth is, I don't know. But what if you're the only one? What if you're the best at being an underwater basket weaver? What if there is no other underwater basket weaver within, 2,000-mile radius? You are the resident underwater basket weaver for the state. And guess what? You're a professional. That's it. All right, so sometimes these get a little smuts in them. You want to take that. It's something people won't see, they don't care about, but it's your state of mind that matters. You know, just a little, it's just some smuts, little smuts that be in there. It's your state of mind. I know it's there, so it bothers me. I don't want that. I don't want that. Take yourself some Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Wipe it off real good. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Take it, pop it on. I showed you guys the pop on action. This got a little too much smoke. So the other one does too. So let me take that one off. Smuts gets all up in these things, and nobody cares because they don't see it. But when you start taking a fridge apart, you'll be like, "Oh, I see that," and you're like, "Ah." And if you're taking your time, like I said, don't put yourself in a situation where you have to hurry, where the customer already seen the product, but they haven't seen the close-up, because a close-up will kill a sale. When they're seeing it instead of through a camera, they're seeing it close-up. They're looking at all the little, ooh, you got a little, I don't know what that is, little jelly. I don't want it. What was that? Some Schmuckers? You got a little you know what? I'm a Welsh guy, so I'm a Welsh guy. Ah, I'm a Welsh guy. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the refrigerator. The Welsh? No? Okay. Talk to you later, buddy. Thanks. Wasted your time. Wasted your time. And it's all your fault. Because you were in a hurry and you lost the sale. Nobody to blame but you. So you take your time. You know what I'm saying? You got these are time consuming. It's nobody's gonna know what's in here. When I put this on, you think they're gonna take it off? No, they don't care. But I do. So that's why I had to put the phone down. I got a two-hand. I gotta, and this is an old one. So this one's dented. So I don't even, like this, it has a dent right here. Do I want my customer to see that dent? No. That's the one that came with the fridge. Do I have another one to replace it? Yeah. Does it have a dent in it? No. I can put a non-dented one up there. Something that's, but there has to be one there. There has to be a bar there. So I have a non-dented one. Straight, pretty much. Ain't all beat up. Because kids pull on these. People pull on them, not kids. They pull on them. See that extra smuts right there? See that? I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do a little extra. Because that's how I feel about it. You put something, you'll get love out of it. Even if nobody else knows. And don't try to force somebody else to love something that you loved. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. You don't do that. What you do is, oh, okay, it's not for you? Oh, okay. And you wish him a nice day. Because you don't want that energy. You don't want that on you. Because somebody else will feel it. Somebody will feel your energy. They'll be like, oh, if I buy this from you, you might be emailing me or calling me all the time in the middle of the night just for nothing, trying to sell me a pencil sharpener. And I'm not in the market for a pencil sharpener. Hey, buddy, got a great deal on pencil sharpeners. I just bought a refrigerator from you. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I need a pencil sharpener. Just saying, got a great deal. Show up at their doorstep. Psst. Hey. It's 2 in the morning. Just saying, got a great deal. Get off my... Looking all into their, whatchamacallit? Doggone doorbell camera. Hey, psst, you there? Got a great deal. Get off my property. Just saying. Got a great deal. All right, so got some crust out of there. It's just a me thing. It's got a little extra. Found some more crust. I don't like it. Get that little. Got some sauce. A little soy sauce. I don't know. Somebody went to down to the Asian market. Somebody had some fried rice. All right, so you snap these on, boom, put them on your fridge. Somebody had a little fried rice. Boom, and boom. So you have 1, 2. All right. So you got 1, 2, 2 of the bars are on. Now you have your things are starting to dry, starting to look good. I'm gonna wipe this down later. One more bar, and it's a thin one. So I'll also wipe this one down. I don't like it. I don't like it. Needs a little love, but it's got plastic on it. This one's got some plastic on it, which is good and bad. The good part is all the smuts is on the plastic. Bad part is it's under the plastic as well. So you have to remove the plastic. Plastic removed. All right. Okay, boom. Now I got one more bar to put on here. Thin one. I think it's this guy right here. And this smuts. It's gonna bother me. Other than that, don't look bad. A little crooked, but these are used refrigerators. That's another thing. Somebody might want to buy a used refrigerator and want it to look sprack. You're just like, this is a used refrigerator. Can I? You know what I'm saying? Boom, and boom. So you pop that on. Let me show you guys. All right, so boom, popped on. They just pop right on. Boom, boom, pop right on. Boom. I'm gonna respray paint this. I messed that up. This looks good. Just a little soapy, but nobody's gonna care about that. This looks good. This looks good. This isn't too bad. Sometimes I would spray paint that, get that little bit of blue out, but it gives a little character. This right here, my botched spray paint job, little soap and water, and that comes right off of there. But they're not going to care about that either. They just don't care about some of these things. So, little soap and water. Soap and water goes a long way. Another thing, let's talk about this. Bugs. Bugs. I had one refrigerator that was infested with gnats. And you would think, okay, so you guys, there's your pretty much your finished product. I don't have, well, you know what? Okay, so these are racks. None came with it, but check this out. Oh boy, I'm really gonna have to clean my house after. I have to wash my rugs real good. All right, so let's take a look here at my old fridge that I'm getting rid of. What do we got? We got some racks, right? So let's see if one of these. Also got a dryer right here. Let's see if, all right, let me see something here. Okay, so they can have that if I unscrew it. They can have that rack. But you see, it's the same refrigerator. See these racks right here? So I'm thinking that, well, I'm hoping. Okay, so no. How does that not go in there though? Huh. Okay, so no. It does not go in there. I was hoping it did, but the size of the refrigerator on the inside is different from here. So that's the no. Look at the mess I'm making. I do not like, I'm not, I'm gonna get a mop on it. So I don't have no woman that should be flipping out right now. Or I'd have to clean it up before she got home. What happened to my kitchen? I made $200 today. Okay, all right. She'd be like, what? Okay. Okay, so here is your finished cleaning result. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll be wiping this down more. Getting a little, this comes off. I just need to peel it. Take your time with that. Get more water up under it. You don't want it to be smeared. So this paint also comes off. This is not permanent. See? You gotta take your time with some of this stuff. If you want it, if you want to be known, see, it's not always about the sale. You want to be known for being a good denizen. You want to be that guy. You want to be that woman. You also want to be honest. There's a dent here. I can't get rid of that dent. So what do? When I post this, I take pictures of the dent up close and let people know it has a dent in it. The majority of people are going to say, so what? So what did we learn? Does it work? Also, customers put me onto this too. Counter depth. I didn't know what counter depth was until a customer asked me about it. And you know what? I lost the sale because I didn't know what it was. I learned that day. Cost a couple $100. Simply because I didn't know. It cost me a couple $100. It was a couple $100 question. It was a $200 question. The email read, is it counter depth? And my reply was, I don't know. Never heard from her again. This was a housewife who knew her stuff. A homemaking scientist. A connoisseur of the kitchen. You cannot not know with one of these women. That's where they live and breathe. That's where they make and break the home. You cannot not know that. You can't. You can't. Had another woman ask me what size my stove was. You know what my answer was? I don't know. But I told her, because I learned. I said, listen, what size do you need? So I put the onus back on her. She said, she turned around and she says, because I said, what size do you need? And then I gave her instructions. I said, measure your stove and tell me what size it is. That way I can get the size you want. So I put the onus right back on her. She says, okay, I'll do that. Put it right back on her. Because if you don't know what size you need, then I can't get the right item that you want. I'll get a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want. You need to know what you need. That way I can go out and get it for the cheap. So that way also we're both learning together. So if she comes back and says, My stove is, shoot, I don't know, about the same width as the refrigerator. She comes back with the same width. Then I take my stove and I measure it and I say, I have a stove that you want. Same size. Okay, so what else we got going on here? All right, so this is smearing. I'm not gonna take a picture with it smearing. So I'm eventually gonna have to take a regular towel and wipe it down. Also, the sun is out, so you wanna take a good picture while the sun is out. Once again, this is what it looks like. All cleaned up. For those of you who were with me at the beginning, you know how nasty this thing was. You know how quick you would have turned around if you would have, saw it. Hell, some of you guys' refrigerators look like that now. Nasty as heck. Need somebody to come and clean it. Or you need to get down there. But most people will not clean the refrigerator. What up, bro? What up? It's a good deal. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry I haven't been reading you guys' comments. I've been working. So I'm going to try to get something up under this. Boom, come right off. Boom. Without scratching it. I don't want to leave any scratches. But you know what that is? It's from those magnets. Those irritating magnets. So all I'm doing is, okay, so I have some more paint. So I'm just gonna scrape the paint off. All I did was use this. Just the edge of this, dipped it in soapy water, paint came right off. Alright, so now it's got splashes of paint on it. I'm not even gonna bother it. See this little dots of paint? Not gonna bother too much with that. My next deal is wiping it down and then taking pictures of it. Okay, so when you take pictures of it, you want to take pictures of any scar it has on it. That way people know, because once again, the close-up makes a difference. You also want to take a picture here, here, and if you can get this whole thing, boom. You want to get this in one shot. You don't want too many pictures because people don't have a lot of time. When they look at something, they're just going to glance through it. They're going to look at the front of it, the inside, they want to know if it's clean. Boom, they want to know if all the parts are there. Boom, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have maximum of 4 pictures, not unless you have a dent, which I do. You also want to take a picture of this. This is what kind it is. It's a Whirlpool. It tells you what size it is, but it also tells you what model number it is. So when you take a picture of that model number, you can give people the model number and they can look it up themselves and tell how big this refrigerator is, if it's gonna fit in their counter space, which is really what they want to know. Will it fit in my counter space? So they can look it up, because most people are going to ask you that question. What size is it? Everybody wants to know what size it is. Now, I lost a sale on a guy. Listen to this. This is how particular. I lost a sale on a guy who asked me, I have a double wide French door, really nice refrigerator. And he asked me, he says, what size is it? Or he says, yeah, I need this particular size. Now, he asked me for an 18 cubic feet refrigerator. And he's looking at my double wide. So I already know you're not looking at a single. Or you're looking at a French door ice maker, opens up like this. That's the refrigerator you're looking at. I'm like, okay, you're looking at, he said, I think 18.6. The one that he was looking at that he didn't pick up was 19.2. And he said no. Or he hasn't got back to me. 19.2. And he posted and he said he wants one that's 18.6. Now you tell me that ain't irritating. You tell me that just doesn't just, really? But that's the space he has. That's what he's working with. Oh my. That's what he's working with. That's the space he has. So there it is. I'm just going to picture it, post it, bring all my stuff in, and I'm going to wash my car. Tell him about this one little dent right here. Be honest with him. And then I'm going to take it and put it away. They're going to see these little splashes of paint. Really irritating. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to let them worry about it. A little turpentine to get it off. But that is a finished product, you guys. So, one more again, to show you the inside. Show you little scars it has, little battle scars. All cleaned up. All put together. And, well, wait a minute. I'm missing something. I'm missing this guy right here. But I'm not going to put it in there and wash it. I'm just going to lean it down right here. Get a little razzmatazz. It's not that bad. Needs a nice little rub down, not too hard. Want to get this glass cleaned. That's it. Take it there. Put this right here. That's it. Take it. Toss it in like so. Boom, bam, beans and ham. And then I'm going to this guy right here. I could use this one, but it might be too deep. So push this guy out right here. It's the top crisper shelf. These crisper shelves run about $35 each. So they're not cheap. That's just for this piece of plastic. That's just for the plastic. So what? Now you know why people don't want to clean their refrigerator. All right, I got two hands in this. Got two-handed. All right, I had the two-handed it out here. All right, so boom, there it is. The full set, minus a little. I'll come back out and wipe it down again. But take some pictures of old girl. That is it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna go and wash my car and then get it on out of the mud. Appreciate your time.